I'm here with the winner of the first fight, Gabriel. Your first thoughts on the fight, how it feels?
It feels good. That was my first boxing one. My first fight was in Tennessee, kickboxing. So then my first opponent for this card, he backed out, Alex Womble. I don't know if y'all know who that is. So we had to find a replacement. Kaden took the challenge. Salute to Kaden for even taking that challenge because people don't just accept things short notice. He did his thing, but I came out trying to win, and that's what I did. So I'm excited about it.
Did your opponent surprise you with something, or everything went by the plan?
He didn't really surprise me with anything. It's just like when I finally was able to meet him face to face, he looked a little bit bigger than I thought he was gonna look, but not too big. Like I saw, it was like he was just too built down here. So I was like, okay, cool. And then after on fight night, he kind of swole back up a little bit. I said, all right, we're working with something, but it wasn't too much. His two was kind of strong, but I just couldn't let that land too much.
Any message for your fans or shout out to the coaches?
I appreciate my coaches, Coach Victor, Mason. They helped me out with this fight camp. I was over there a lot at True Strength MMA. Shout out to everybody who came out to support. I'm finna come outside to speak to y'all right now. Everybody who watched it from home, I appreciate y'all. The fans, my music fans who came over to the fight world, I appreciate y'all. Life 9 album just dropped on all platforms a month ago. Life 9, 1046 Row is my entertainment name. It's gonna be lit. We're pushing the album now. We won this fight. I told y'all it's time to celebrate. If I win, now we won. We about to go celebrate.
When your fans see you fight again?
My bad. You'll probably see me fight soon. I don't know how soon. Probably, I'm gonna look for the summertime maybe. But we got to push this album right now. Life 9 out on all platforms. 1046 Row, 1046 ROE on all platforms.
Sean, amazing fight. How do you feel?
Feel great. You know, nose a little busted, but it's good. It feels amazing.
Did the fight went the way you wanted?
For the most part, except for getting stuck on the cage and held there a little too long. I mean, if you saw him, he looked pretty fucking strong, so he felt that way in the cage, so respect to my opponent.
What was the strategy coming to the fight?
You know, just really to focus, be really calm, and work my way from there. No really set game plan. I mean, it's amateurs. We all look like different in there each time we step in there, but...
Did he surprise you with something, or everything will go by the plan?
I mean, he hit me hard a couple times. It didn't feel great, but... I mean, other than being held against the cage for a longer than wanted, yeah, it went all to plan.
How do you like the small arena here in Alpharetta?
Being the longer fighter, I definitely like the bigger arena. Being able to move more, but I mean, I won, so I can't complain.
Any message to your friends or shout out to your coaches?
Shout out everyone at SBG Athens. Shout out to all my friends, everyone that supported me, and my coaches are best in the state of Georgia, so it can't get any better than that.
Where do your fans can follow you?
Sean Jacobs 19, Instagram. Yeah, that's about it.
How you feel before the fight?
I'm feeling pretty good, you know, a little nervous but excited at the same time. That's all.
How many fights do you have before?
I've done Muay Thai tournaments, so I've done around, probably like 8 to 10 of them. So I've had about 10 to 12 Muay Thai tournament experience, so I'm a really good striker. I say so for myself. My opponent, he a wrestler. He ain't ready to stand and bang with a real one.
We don't
Bryan, amazing fight, nice win, your first stats. How do you feel?
I feel like I could have done a little bit better reading what he was going to throw at me, but at the end of the day, I just seen his legs, so I grabbed him and took him to what I knew best and just wrestled him down.
It was a very quick fight.
Yeah.
Did everything went by the plan? Did he surprise you with something?
He I don't know, I didn't read what he was throwing, and so it caught me off guard, but he didn't really surprise me. I knew he wasn't going to be able to out-wrestle me, as like I've wrestled for a while now, and I'm stronger than just about everyone I meet, so I knew he wasn't going to be able to overpower me.
Any message for your fans and shout out to the coaches?
I'm going to get better from here, and y'all can count on for another W next time. Yeah.
So how soon you want to fight again?
I'll be ready to start in another couple weeks, honestly. Like, start another camp in another couple weeks. My birthday's in July. It'd be pretty cool to fight in July if I could turn around real quick.
Where can your fans follow you?
Bryan Westbrooks 1 on Instagram. And I'm at Rush. If anyone's in Middle Georgia and want to come train, we'll love to have you.
Jonathan, tonight the fight doesn't go by the plan. What happened?
Well, he was a really good wrestler. He had a very good way of grabbing my legs, taking me down. I do say my striking was there. I did piece him up with those hard shots, heavy hands. But at the end of the day, he was just a better grappler than me and just immediately used his strengths versus my weakness, which is a little bit of the wrestling. I haven't proceeded as far as he has, but I will have more to come up with, and you will see me again out here. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Thank you to all my coaches. Shout out to them. Shout out to my mama, and shout out to God. And thank you to my beautiful wife for helping me, supporting me, even though I lost. Hey, it's all good. One in the bag, and get some more out the rest of the year.
How your shoulder feels?
Shoulder, it did hurt. It did feel like it was about to pop, and I never have experienced that kind of pressure on the shoulder before. But now that I have, I know what to look for, and I know what to combat, and I'm just going to work on all my jiu-jitsu, all my wrestling, and all my striking. Hopefully I can get a rematch with bro.
When can people follow you?
They can follow me at Instagram, Johnny the Huntsman, and then if you want my TikTok, that's very exclusive because I'll be posting nothing but yap sessions on there. But yes, Johnny the Huntsman on Instagram, all of the platforms coming soon, YouTube channel coming soon, and all that good stuff.
Okay, we are here with another group of the guys.
Yeah, so we are at Gwinnett Training Academy. We have Joseph and Jared Lee fighting tonight. We got Wade wrapping hands. Enrique's here coaching with us. So that's it.
How about you? You're not listening music, nothing? Nervous? You're not listening any music? Nervous?
A little nervous, yeah. Yeah.
How many fights did you have?
This is my first one.
We only have tonight, right? We only have two guys, right, tonight?
Correct. Yep, 2 guys. Short night.
Henry, amazing fight. Congratulations to your win. First thoughts?
I'm just happy I won. You know, it was. I was kind of surprised how I came out swinging, kind of. But yeah, first round was kind of calm, popping off a lot of straights. Second round started digging in more, you know, and then third round just kind of went all in and got him by TKO. So yeah, I'm really happy with the outcome. So yeah, yep.
This was your first amateur fight?
Yep, first.
Did everything goes by the plan?
I think the first round, I would have liked to feel it out more. I kind of jumped in a little bit, but I'm not going to complain because I'm happy I won. So, yeah, that's about it.
Would you like to say something to your fans or shout out to the coaches? Where do you train?
I train at Gwinnett Training Academy. I want to say thanks to all my family, friends, my coaches. You know, I had a lot of people counting on me. And number one, I got to give thanks to Jesus Christ, you know, because he's the reason I'm alive and I'm here. So, yeah, I'm just thankful.
Brantley, how many guys tonight?
4, sir.
Any magic tapes?
Any magic tapes? Yes. No, they're always magic raps, man. Knockout raps. They're right, Junior.
Axel, first boxing match. How you feel?
I feel pretty good. You know, we're about to go in there and dirty box, stay close and range. Just figure it out. Yeah, right there.
Axel, second interview, your first boxing match. How do you feel?
First boxing match feels good. I've been trying to get this since like a year ago, but my boxing passport expired. Wasn't able to get any matches in, so luckily for me, NFC has some boxing events, so looking forward to those.
How different is the boxing compared to MMA?
The boxing, I feel like, is more fast-paced. You only get 2 minutes, 3 2-minute rounds. So you gotta work with within those 2 minutes to try to get a finish. You know, so like in the beginning, they try to let them hands go and they end up tiring themselves out. But I had plenty of boxing sparring rounds at Felipe's gym.
What was the plan coming to the fight?
The plan coming to the fight was stay right under his nose and hit him with some dirty boxing. We knew he was gonna come flying, and he ended up like underestimating me, I guess, because he thought he was gonna get a finish with like that long reach. But I was ready to take those shots. You know, I stayed in the pocket when he threw them. I mean, obviously I try to maintain my distance, but other than that, I was in there.
Again, any message to your fans, coaches?
I'm not sure about fans. I have friends and coaches, but thank you for working with me. You know, I love the work I get at Team Lima. We have the best fighters there, so you just show up and put in the hard work. You know, you end up getting better.
Joshua, amazing fight, but it didn't go as a plan.
Right.
How do you feel?
I actually feel good, you know. I'm a student of the game, you know, I don't mind. That match right now was not my best. I got tired, so I can honestly say that I gassed out in the third round. That's probably why I lost.
You only have 23 amateur fights?
Yes, boxing, amateur boxing. I recently got into the MMA scene last year, 2024. I got 6 amateur MMA fights under my belt. So, like I said, I'm a student of the martial arts. I'm always a fan of learning new things, new skills. And also, I'm a teacher of the game. I don't mind teaching, sharing the knowledge that I have.
You told me that you do also MMA?
Yes, I do MMA. I got into the MMA scene March 2024 last year. I had my first amateur MMA fight down in Florida, Panama City, Florida. It didn't go how I was planned because I was still learning the rules, amateur rules, but as the time went on, I was learning, I started winning, and I'm on a 3-fight losing streak right now, but I was like I said, I'm a student of the game and I'm still learning.
It's nice that you don't have lots of damage. When are we gonna see you fight again?
I'll get back with the matchmaker, Jesse. He said something about May 16th at the Battery right in Atlanta, so I'm probably looking forward to that card.
Any message for your fans or shout out to your coaches?
Yes, I also want to shout out Coach Money at Next Level Development for just believing in me. He promoted me from a student to the boxing coach and also the striking coach at our gym, so I'm very proud of that.
Where can your fans follow you?
My fans can follow me on Instagram at _badguy74. My name is Sincere Johnson on Facebook. Or you can also follow me on my gym Instagram page, Next Level Development Gym.
Diego, so far we have 2 fights, 1 loss, 1 win. What can you say about Axel's fight?
Man, Axel did amazing, you know. The dude came out swinging, dude came out fast, but we knew he was going to slow down. So we were like, hey, just wait a minute, let him wear out, and then just let it go. And you saw, once he let it go, man, that's it. You know, he caught him a few times, and the ref had no choice to stop it. So he looked amazing tonight.
The first fight of the night, Johnny, but he lost. What can you say about that one? It was a pretty fast fight.
Yeah. Johnny looked great, man. He came out swinging, you know. We were like, wait, just keep going, you know. If he would have just kept going, I feel like the ref would have finished it because, you know, amateur first fight, they have no choice. But, you know, he stopped a little bit, got a little hesitant, you know, that first fight jitters and got taken down. He got submitted tonight, but, you know, it was a great experience. He feels good, nothing hurt, and that's what it's all about, man. As an amateur, just get as many fight scenes as you can. You know, when you go pro, nobody's going to remember. So it's all for you. It's all for the experience. So it's been an amazing night so far.
Brantley, what can you say about Axel's fight?
Axel did great, man. He showed a bunch of grit in that fight, man. He needed the third round bad, and we told him he needed it, and he went out and got a finish, man. Great performance.
Did the opponent surprise you guys with something?
No, not really, man. I figured he was going to come out kind of hot, and he had some speed and some range. We kind of weathered the early storm and then started to push the pace as we got into the later rounds a little bit.
When can you see his future? In boxing or the MMA?
For sure, MMA. Axel just did that to stay busy, I think, man. But MMA for sure, man. He likes the grappling too, man, and putting it all together. For sure, MMA.
What kind of music you listening?
Michael Jackson. Yes, sir.
And right before the fight, did you change the music or same?
Sometimes, it depends. Depends on the vibe.
Roger, amazing fight. Congratulations to your win.
Thank you so much, man.
How you feel?
Tired, man. I'm so tired. That was a grueling fight. That was a tough opponent, but you know we got it through. God willing. God's will was done through my hands. That's all it was.
Did the fight go by the plan?
Honestly, nah, man. We were just planning to strike with this guy. You know what I mean? Keep it up on the feet, but you know things took a turn. We went to the ground. You know, stuff happens like that, though. You know what I'm saying? So. It's all in God's plan, bro. We still won, still got the win off my back, all that stuff. So,
you looked very calm through the fight.
Yeah, man, I was super calm coming in. I was talking to myself. My coaches helped me so much. TJ, Brantley, Furr, and Nathan Rivera, man. Those are my guys. Also Liam O'Brien and all these other guys, man. Those are my guys. Those are my dogs. I love them with all my heart. They helped me out through this whole fight camp.
You got the guys so many times. What went wrong? So you didn't finish the fight?
Man, I don't know, dude. I heard this when I grabbed his arm like this, man. I heard like a crack, bro, and I was like, "Yo, this is over, right?" Nope. So I got to get in a little triangle. Thought I had him. He was out for a little bit, and then I let go, and then he was there, bro. But that was it. God willing, everything went well.
Did you feel that the win goes to your side?
Yeah, I did. Yes, sir.
Where can your fans follow you?
Roger Z Mattos on Instagram.
And the last thing, you want to say something to your fans, to the coaches, shoot out to someone?
It's all Jesus, that's it. 100% Jesus, right on my forehead. That's it. Love you, God. Everything was done through God's plan.
Feel nervous before the fight?
Always not nervous, but just ready to get it started.
How many fights did you have before?
In the NFC, I've had 3 fights. I've had 4 fights in the IKF for Muay Thai. I've wrestled in high school and I've done a jiu-jitsu competition.
Is tonight any special?
Yes, every fight I have is the most special fight. So tonight, all my energy is going into this fight.
We're
Jared, amazing fight. Congratulations to your win. Your first thoughts?
My first thoughts. I'm happy it's over. I get to eat. But yeah, that was a really fun fight. I showed what I wanted to. I got off the cage. I put my hands on someone. I never would have thought I'd punch someone in MMA because they just wanted to grapple with me. But it is what it is. And my middle finger kind of hurts just from punching him. I never thought. But yeah, that was good.
You're not even sweating?
No, not at all. Not tired at all.
The finish was amazing.
Was it? Yeah, I have to watch it again. I saw it on the screen. It looked really nice. My right hand was perfect. I think I'm very technical for an amateur. Even for a pro, I would look very good.
Did your opponent surprise you with something or everything went by the plan?
He didn't surprise me. I thought he was going to shoot a little bit lower, but he was shooting more like body locks. He's trying to hold me on the fence. When he had my back on the fence, I was hitting him. When I had him on the fence, I was hitting him. I dominated every second of this fight. Every second of this fight.
You look super sharp and calm during the whole fight. How many fights do you have?
This is my second MMA fight. I've had 2 NFC fights in Muay Thai. Okay, so total, I have about 8 official fights. I have about 13 unofficial fights, and I wrestled in high school, and I have done 1 jiu-jitsu competition. So probably 100 combined. Most of it is wrestling. So.
Any message to your fans? Shout out to the coaches?
Shout out to all my coaches, Bojan, Katicic, Osi Abuna, Aaron Cardenas, Wade Powers. To my fans, keep watching because I'm going to get more and more active. I want to fight more, I want to get better, and I want to make it to the top.
Where can people follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram, Jared Lee, Jaredlii.
Jared just finished his fight. What can you say about it?
Guys, we're here with Gwinnett Training Academy. Jared Lee is the next superstar. This kid comes in every single day. He's quiet. He does not talk. You tell him to do something, he does it. He goes above and beyond. He coaches some of the classes if I ask him to. So he's the next future, guys. Y'all need to see him. He finished his Muay Thai career all undefeated. MMA still going. So he's young. We're going to keep him a little more immature. But on the pro level, we cannot wait to get him started. Guys, y'all get ready for the knees and elbows because he can't throw us to the head yet. But it's going to be nasty. Jiu-Jitsu is on fire. So please watch out for Jared Lee, guys.
What was the plan coming to the fight?
Strike, move around, because everybody wants to wrestle him. The last guy said he's going to strike with him. He grabbed him right away. He did not let go for 5 minutes. This one, we told him, move around, get your striking. Just be fun, have fun, your 1-2s. He loves the spinning technique, so, he's always going to throw those. But just straight down the middle, beautiful form. That's all he needs.
So if everyone wants to fight, train, where they can find you?
You can come find us at Gwinnett Training Academy. We are right at Five Forks and Sugarloaf. We have a good group, guys. Please come try it out for free. We're here to help you guys with stand-up, grappling, striking, anything you guys need.
Joseph, amazing fight. Congratulations to your win. Your first thoughts and how you feel right now?
I feel great. Honestly, coming off that loss, I knew I had to do something different this fight. And I knew, my main focus was my cardio. Looking back at my last fight, just rewatching it, it's the first 2 rounds I seen they did good, but then once you see yourself crash due to energy, you can see the lack of your training. And so this fight camp, I made sure I focused solely on my striking and my cardio.
Did everything went by the plan?
No, I wanted to land more kicks, but as we got into the match, he kind of rushed me more than I expected. So I didn't really have time to get my feet set. So the game plan was to win. It was either going to be kicks or it was going to be a liver shot. So I got the liver shot, but it was from ground and pound. I wanted to be a standing liver shot. But definitely great fight. I'm definitely satisfied with the outcome.
You don't have any damage? When are we going to see you fight again?
I wanted to do every 2 months, but it seems like the next one won't be until June, so you'll see me in June.
Any message for your fans, the shout out to the coaches?
Yes. So if you're looking for a great workout, you want to learn self-defense, you want to learn proper striking, definitely come check out any of the SBG gyms, whether it's Athens, if that's your closest area, Beaufort, or Atlanta. I would say it's a great team, great staff, great coaches, great team members as well. So for social media, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at joeyv.tolos. So it's going to be JOEYV.TOLOS.
You got a towel?
Q, amazing fight. Congratulations. How do you feel right now?
Man, I feel amazing. I feel great. This was a big goal of mine to win a pro tournament at some point in my career and to be able to achieve my goal. Thank you. Be able to achieve my goal, man, it feels fantastic. I feel amazing right now.
What was the strategy coming to the fight?
Well, I knew that he was going to be straightforward. He's going to come and be an aggressive fighter. I was expecting him to come and shoot. I just wasn't expecting him to take the shot as early as he did in the round and everything kind of revolving around the shot. But I was prepared for it to go to the ground, and I figured that my jiu-jitsu was going to be the deciding factor in the fight overall.
Did he surprise you with something or the way the fight goes?
Outside of him just maybe shooting first and being very adamant on just kind of like holding and controlling, that was the only thing that kind of maybe threw me for a loop. But once I was down there, I was fine. I do jiu-jitsu 5-6 days out of the week, so that's my normal place.
What was the hardest part during the preparation for this fight?
Really the strength and conditioning. I did strength and conditioning Monday through Friday, and then I doubled up on a Wednesday and a Friday with another guy. So I did a lot of strength and conditioning for this fight.
What's next for you? You don't have any damage. How soon you want to fight again?
I mean, whenever I can get a good matchup, I'm down. I'm literally no damage. I'll be in the gym Monday morning. And if I was going home tonight, I would be at open mat tomorrow morning, honestly. But I'm going to enjoy this weekend. I'm going to go home. I'm going to see my family, see my kids, and then I'll be right back in the gym Monday.
Do you have any message for your fans, people that follows you?
Yeah, I mean, just anything that you ever want to achieve in life, any goals that you have, like just put your best foot forward. And you know you're going to have to, sacrifice and dedicate some time and some energy, and maybe put some non-important things off to the back burner to achieve your goals. But if you believe it in enough, and you believe in yourself, and trust yourself, and envision your results, you can do anything with some hard work.
Do you have social media that people can follow you, or where do you train?
Yes, so I train at Rush MMA in Macon, Georgia, and I also train at Miller Martial Arts under Cole Miller in Warner Robins, Georgia. My social media on Facebook is my name, Quinten Lamar Culpepper. On Instagram, it is King Culpepper. I think that's the only two I have. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate that.
Amazing fight. How can you describe the fight?
So Q is one of my mature guys. I've had him since, I don't know, probably 12, 13 years now. He's one of my first black belts that was white to black belts. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu. He's a very intelligent fighter. He's smart. He's mature. And so we knew this fight was going to kind of play out to be a long game, a mature game, kind of let Billy Jack get off on the wrestling a little bit and slow the fight down with good jiu-jitsu, threaten the wrestling with good jiu-jitsu. So he did well, but I mean, he is just, dude, he's smart, man. That's a great display of what jiu-jitsu and MMA is supposed to be. He's got a very active guard game, and usually you don't see that in MMA. You don't see guard win. You see the wrestler win, but good jiu-jitsu won tonight. That was good.
What was the game plan coming to the fight?
It was to expose him and open him up with wrestling. We knew that he was going to slow down, but it was really just to slow him down with threatening good jiu-jitsu, and honestly, it was to test his gas tank. Q's in phenomenal shape, great shape. All of our guys are in good shape. So we have a great strength and conditioning coach, great MMA coach as well. Antonio Jones is like a phenomenal coach with us now out of Boise, Idaho. But the game plan essentially was just to submit the guy. We knew for a fact that jiu-jitsu was going to play a role, and that just wearing him down over time might be boring, but it was going to work.
Where are you guys located, and when can fans find you?
Yeah, so we're in Macon, Georgia. We're dead center in the middle of Georgia. We're at rushmma.com. Beautiful downtown location, big historic building, gorgeous building, really hard-working building. We have Instagram, it's Rush MMA Macon, and we're on Facebook as well at Rush MMA Macon.
We're
Idell, congratulations to your win. How do you feel right now?
I feel so damn good. This victory is everything. My last pro fight, my very first one, I lost, so this one feels so great.
What was the strategy coming to the fight?
The strategy coming to the fight was just be patient, just throw my hands, see what he's giving me. If he shoots, just capitalize off the shots. I wasn't trying to wrestle, I was just trying to use my hands to get into the wrestling exchanges.
Your opponent is a very dangerous guy. Did he surprise you something during the fight?
Yeah, the very first round, only lasted one round. But one of those shots in the first round, he did hit me pretty good, But I was able to just withstand it, stay calm. I listened to my corners, DHIEGO LIMA, who's a UFC veteran. So he just told me stay calm, circle out. And then once I did that, I was good.
What's next for you? You are champion, you didn't get any damage. You're pretty much ready to fight again?
I'm ready to fight anytime. It could be the summer or it could be the fall. Just depends on whatever Jesse gives me,
Any message to your fans, to shout out to the coaches, people who support you?
I love my fans. Thank you all for coming so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Come out to the next one if you didn't come out for this one. It's going to be just like this one, if not better.
So where do you train?
I train at American Top Team, Team Lima.
And do you have social media? People can follow you?
Yes, you can follow me on IG at Idell Gladney _. I'm also on Facebook at Idell Gladney.